Well, why don't we ask Richard Sherman what the price should be? Because he knows all about pricing of NFL players.
God, I don't know how we didn't get onto that when we were talking about Cam Newton. I hated that as much as I disliking Pete Carroll coming out and talking nonsense.
That's the thing. It's another person
Richard
that you
Sherman.
like and respect. Like Richard
I
Sherman's
know. I love
great.
him as well. Oh, I was so sick of that. It was the use of the word disgusting that really got me. That if he'd left off that word, then it could have been like, oh, that's kind of what Sherman does. But
I think it's got a point.
Disgusting.
I think it's got a point to pay. I think that it's the right thing to pick up Cam Newton for that money. I think Cam needs the Pats more than the Pats need Cam right now, because the Pats could tank, try and get Trevor Lawrence next year, and then build around him, or they could have rolled the dice with Stidham. Cam needs the Patriots more, and the reason why he would have signed for what he signed for is, one, because probably no one else was calling, like we said, but also this is going to be the best shop window for him. He's going to be in a system that will be not tailored to him, but will have a chance to make him look better, not than he is, but make him perform as well as he can. If he can parlay that into a big free agent deal the year after, when there isn't a Brady available, there isn't a Phillip Rivers, there isn't all these other quarterbacks available, he'll be the big fish in that smaller pond, and then he'll get the massive mega money extension he wants.
You're saying that Sherman's wrong then, aren't you?
To a point, but I also agree with what he's saying, that to have a MVP that was only 5 years removed from an MVP season at quarterback, who hasn't played brilliantly the last 2 years, sure, but he's also been injured. There's no reason why he won't be a star in the league. And it may be that, as you said before, Dave, he might be the best, most the best value free agent pickup of all time based on that. So I think that it's not disgusting is the wrong word. I wouldn't use disgusting that Sherman used, but I agree that he's definitely grossly underpaid for the skills and the talent that he has, but he has to go out and prove it, and the Pats is the best place for him to prove it.
Except for the fact that he's also he's underpaid, but it's the only payment that was offered to him. It was that or nothing. And if Cam wanted to risk
it's a buyer's market.
He could have declined the offer and waited until somebody got hurt, because somebody always gets hurt.
But that's maybe what he was going to do.
But Sherman is like missing out all of these things that you've just mentioned, and the fact that it's a year where we've got this pandemic, which is completely unprecedented.
Oh, I didn't know about
that. It's the new normal, Jared. But what I'm saying is that there's all of these reasons why Cam Newton he's got unlucky that he isn't going to get paid 20+ million for next year. He's got unlucky. There's loads of reasons why. Suddenly we've got all of these rookie QBs that have come into the league in the last year, 2 years, and they don't want to unsettle them, so they're not doing that. We've still got players like Rivers and Tom Brady last
Drew Brees.
We've got a global pandemic. There's loads of reasons. It's unlucky. It's not disgusting. That tweet was suggesting that there was either some kind of conspiracy to not pay Cam Newton, or that the NFL teams are collectively, I don't know, lost their mind, or there's a huge problem with paying QBs. QBs are some of the best paid people in sports. He's just losing. I don't know. I just think it's such a dumb thing to put out.